What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers Mobile Survival. This is episode number 6. This is the last episode before the halfway point, before we reach our marker, hopefully. I mean, it's kind of far. We're going to try to reach it today, but we'll see what happens. We ended on this nice lake and this next to these beautiful mountains, which just look lovely. That's the mountains that aren't as lovely. Those are the ones we tried to cross, but since we haven't had to cross these ones and we just get to look at them for now, they're lovely. I asked you guys for some names for this lake and for the mountains here, and you guys came up with some really good ones, so I want to shout out just a couple of them. For the mountains over there, some of the ones that were really nice were Twin Tops, Rocky Twins, and Double Plummet Summit, which were just some amazing names. Double Plummet Summit especially had a nice ring to it. And then for the lake here, some of my favorites were Peak View Lake, Handbrake Lake, and Crystal Lake, because I'm a huge fan of the Friday the 13th movies, but my favorite one is Twin Peaks Lake, because it sort of combines the peaks over there as well as the lake. So with that, we're going to give you a nice little postcard, as we've been doing every episode, and I think that is going to let us continue on our journey. At the end of this video, I'll try to throw up a list of all the names of the places we asked for names from, because you guys gave some really awesome names, and I'd love to shout those out. But let's continue here. Before we continue, one suggestion that I got that was really good is that we should totally move all of our stone from our refinery, right there, to our survival kit, right here, because the survival kit is efficient with stone, and also we'd be getting the weight out of the refinery and into the survival kit, which is lower to the ground. That's good. I hadn't actually thought of that, and we just did that entire mountain with tons of weight on the top of our ship, which obviously did not help things. But with that there, that should help a little bit, and it should get our stone refining, which I like. Another suggestion that was pretty good is that we should upgrade our tools. Now that we have cobalt in our repertoire, we can go to our basic assembler, go to our tools here, and we should be able to upgrade to 1 chevron. Which ones do we not have? Yeah, so 1 chevron grinder and also 1 chevron welder. We should be able to get those with a little bit of nickel. There we go. We now have these. Let's go ahead and add them to our thing. We'll press G, go to our character tools, and add those as well. That's going to help us out just a little bit when it comes to, you know, doing basic maintenance around the ship. Before we head off this ice lake, I want to check out our ice reserves to see if we need any. We have 11k plus a little bit more, plus 7k. Honestly, I don't think we need any ice. I mean, we're on an ice lake, so maybe we should get a little bit just out of principle, but we're kind of good on ice for now. So let's just get a little bit, and yeah, that'll be that'll be good to have as a little bit of a reserve. Just because you can't leave an ice lake without getting a little bit of ice. I mean, that's a crime. Although it's also a crime that I've turned this very nice flat ice lake into a very flat ice lake with 1 hole. So anyone else who comes after me is gonna just, you know, hopefully they're not driving too fast when they go over that. Okay, that was about 3 inventories of ice, which I think is gonna do us just fine. Yeah, we got 15k there, another 19k there, and another, no, that's it. Okay, I think we're good then. Let's get going in that case. We have a couple more modifications that I want to do to the rover, but for now, it's going to be just fine. Check out a rover in the middle of the ice lake, by the way. Whoo! Oh my god, look, there's a solo tree over there. That's kind of cool. Okay, we're going to start heading towards our marker, which is going to involve going over more mountains, it looks like. I'm not really looking forward to that, but we've got to go. We're going to stop by... Well, should we do our modifications here? Let's get up to that mountain over there, then we'll do our modifications, and then we'll be ready for the mountain. I'm a little bit worried about this mountain, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And we could also go up that way. That doesn't look as bad, but if we can sneak through this valley over here, that would be extra nice. Oh my gosh, it's so easy to go fast. I'm not even touching the controls right now, and we're just going 30 plus meters per second, which is like fast on any terrain other than this ice. Speaking of ice, it looks like we also have just ice. I thought we went over an ore patch, but I guess it was an ice ore patch. Okay. We're going to stop right in front of this, and we're going to make a couple of modifications to our rover, which should help us out a little bit. And just being in front of this should help us decide if we want to go through this valley or not. And I'm kind of thinking maybe not at this point. We're going to make some modifications to our ship. Where are our... You know, I thought we had rotors in the back, or pistons in the back. Maybe one of them got knocked off. Yeah, whichever one used to be there, I think got knocked off. But someone was asking about our ore detector as well. It looks like our ore detector is just fine. But one of the modifications that I wanted to make was adding an extra set of wheels right here. Unfortunately, I don't think we can add anything right here, but we could add some right there. Which would be kind of in the middle of the ship, so a little bit awkward, but because I wanted to do like wheel, wheel, and then wheel, like, you know, a nice rover usually looks, but we might just go wheel, wheel, wheel. Which would be a little weird, but it would work. Well, regardless, let's go ahead and make those modifications. We're gonna come over here and hit us with another set of wheels right there. Which, how far is that from the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is exactly in the center, so I guess it was meant to be. Okay, so our other wheel needs to go there, which is kind of awkward because we can't put it there with this in the way, but we could move this to that one. So let's go ahead and grab all this stuff if we can. Oh, it's gonna have a lot of ice in it, so I don't know if we can. But let's put most of it in there if we can. We're a little low on nickel. Could I interest myself in a little bit of nickel? The answer is yes. Oh my god, we have so much nickel. Okay, let me grab a little bit of that, throw that into there, and that's gonna help us out a lot. Quite substantially. Should be able to build all this stuff now. Okay, here we go. We got the medium cargo container set up. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff in there. And we'll grab all this ice. Actually, you know what? We should be able to just drag this over. Oh, it's called medium cargo container 2. Okay, so now that this one's empty, we can go ahead and remove it. And then we can make like a little connection over to that. So we'll put some normal blocks there. We'll throw a little connection right there if we can build it up. Ooh, we can. Oh, we can, and we cannot. We need 2 more construction components. There we go. We're now connected. Okay, we can place that. We can't place the wheel yet. We need to raise this thing a little bit. Actually, let me back that up. We're gonna raise this. We'll get our piston back here because we miss it. Okay, only one side is actually taking the heat, but with both of them raised, we should now be able to add on our wheels. So we'll add on our left wheel first with hopefully some... Wait, where's our steel plates? With our steel plates, there we go. There's our left wheel, and we'll add on our right wheel as well. Right here. Kablam! Okay, both wheels added on. We can go ahead and lower this back to the ground. There we go. Nice and level with the ground. Okay, let's get those wheels built up. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Why the heck do I have that song stuck in my head? You ain't never had a friend like me. I've got specifically, this is weird, I've got specifically the Will Smith version of Never Had a Friend Like Me stuck in my head, and I don't know why. You guys ever get random songs stuck in your head for random reasons? Have I watched Aladdin at any point in the last time frame? No. So where did it come from? Oh, you know what else I should do? Actually, we have this guy that's still slightly broken. Just need to get some solar panels for it. So let's get those. And then put those in there. Yay! Fully operational. Okay, while we're waiting for our last wheel to build, one other thing that you guys said would be a good idea is add 1 or 2 more gyros, because we're a little bit low on gyros. We've only got 2, and we don't turn very well. So another gyro or 2 would be very fantastic. And we'll add them. Where? Good question. Maybe 1 right there. I think we'll just stick 2 gyros right there. Wheel is up, and gyro is almost up. There we go, and there we go. 2 more gyros added. We've got 6 wheels now, and I guess let's get this built up too while we're here. Okay, I got a little carried away and gave the rover a little bit of a glow up after adding these wheels. It now has this siding and this back as well. Yeah, we had a lot of steel plates after I made those, and so I definitely used them. But anyway, let's get underway now that we have our gyros added. We have another set of wheels in the middle, which should add stability, and we have our upgraded tools. Let's get going. Oh, right, we were faced with... Oh gosh, okay, so do we go through or over? That is the question. It's kind of in the direction that way, but I think we might want to go over because I really don't know what's going to happen here. So let's unpark and let's start going this way. We're going to nail a tree. Oops, don't want to nail a tree immediately. We might still hit that. Yep, we definitely hit that. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We're going over mountains again, which scares me just a little bit. But, you know, last episode I think we handled it pretty well. So this episode we'll handle it pretty well as well, hopefully. I guess find out in 10 minutes if we're upside down off the edge of a cliff. Ooh, okay. Scary stuff so far, but no, it's fine. We've got 6 wheels. We can handle this. We can handle anything with our 6 wheels. By the way, I think our middle wheels are turning as well. Am I fine with that? I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. All right, let's continue this way. We're gonna see what's on the other side of this mountain. Oh man, okay. First person's scary, let me tell you. Oh man, look off to the right over there. That is definitely the reason we did not want to go that way. Look at that. We'd have to be going over that bit right there. That's impossible. Okay, let's go down this. Looks like we're going down the mountain only to go up the other side of the mountain. Maybe we'll go up to that mountain up there, which looks like a bald mountain. Very nice. If we might have to make a bridge, who knows? Someone gave me some really good tips on building bridges, so maybe we'll put those into action if we need to. Oh, but maybe we won't need to, actually. If we can get around this. Oh, Lord. Maybe we'll go around here so we get to the other side of this real quick, and then we'll continue. Okay, scary. Very, very scary. Very harrowing. Okay, we'll go this way. It occurred to me, by the way, last episode, when we were going down a cliff, so when you're in first person or third person for that matter, it's very disorienting if you're going up a cliff. It does not look like you're going up a steep incline, but half of last episode when we were stuck on that mountain and I was like, why are we so stuck? Why are we having so much trouble? It's because we were literally going up like a straight cliff. That's why we were having so much trouble. So, yeah, it doesn't look like it when you're driving. It doesn't look like you're going up this massive cliff, but in fact you are. Like here, well, okay, it does look like we're actually going down a cliff there, but yeah, it's actually looking quite nice up there. Yeah, it's actually looking quite easy to climb over, which we'll see about that when we arrive there, but at least we can give it a go. What we really need is like a degree indicator so I can tell how many degrees I'm going up, because that would be really helpful in knowing if I'm going to tip or anything like that. All we have is the little indicator down below in the bottom right, which helps, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't tell me. It's hard to read. It's a little hard to read. Okay, so this, for instance, is kind of a, oh man, okay, we're gonna tip over if we try that. We might even tip over if we just try and go straight. If we try to climb that, we're gonna tip for sure. Let's parking brake and head out. So yeah, you can see, oh my gosh, what a beautiful view. Oh man, what do we call that? We call that Twin Peaks Lake. What a beautiful view of Twin Peaks Lake. You can't really see the Twin Peaks, you can only see one of them, but behind that there's one that looks just like it that we discovered last episode. But wow. Maybe we'll try go off to the right over there. We're gonna try going this way just a little bit to see if it's easier, which I think it will probably be easier. Did I say easier? I meant not easier. Okay, let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back off this mountain just a little bit. We're gonna try go up that side right there because that looks a little bit easier. Good Lord, okay. Why do I insist on climbing mountains every episode? We're gonna try and go this way. This looks a little bit easier. If we can make it up there, it will be significantly easier to get around this. How big is the tip risk though? Not that big. It looks like we should be fine. Yeah, our wheels are getting traction thanks to those middle wheels we added. Although they're having a little bit of trouble here. Let's turn on our thrusters and see if they help a little bit getting over this, because they give us a little bit more speed. What do we... Oh, I see. Yes! There we go. Oops, parking brake. Didn't mean to. Okay, there we go. We're over that little bit. And we should be at the top of this mountain here as well. So, hooray. Now we get to go down. But we have parachutes, so when in doubt, we'll be fine. Oh, man. Oh, did I say we'll be fine? Let's go around to that left side over there. Just because it's looking a little bit easier to traverse over here compared to impossible where we just were. Oh, bumpies. Can we get away from the bumpies maybe? Okay, now we're home free, I think. There's the moon, beautiful moon. Oh no, never mind, not home free, we got bumpies still. Now we're home free, okay. Every time I say we're home free, I realize very soon we're not home free. We've still got a little bit of trouble. But where there are trees, there are no bumpies. Where there are trees, there is ease. That's our new phrase we're gonna coin. Okay. Going this way, it looks like the mountains are somewhat flat. I do miss the valleys of episode 4 and prior that we got to drive in. And it looks like we could go around this, bumpies. Looks like we could go around this mountain down there. But what fun is that? Anyway, this mountain doesn't look too crazy. I said until I reach this. What the heck is this? This is death right there. We'll go around to the left, I think. Oh, we got gold down there. Did we stop for a little bit of gold? I mean, we are about to build the large stuff. So eventually, presumably, we would build a large refinery. Yeah, let's go get some gold. Beautiful gold. Oh, we got silver too. Let's get both. We're gonna get a little bit of each. Gold and silver vein. That's actually quite lucky. We can't use this until we get a proper refinery up and running, which won't be until probably 3 episodes from now, if that. But it'll be really nice to have, so we don't have to actually search for it. We'll get a full inventory of each. I don't know that we'll need very much more than that. All right, with a full inventory of silver, we're heading back up through the winding hole that we made going down, and we are here. Imagine if our rover was just not, it just like rolled down the mountain or something. But we've got a full inventory of silver, and we've got a full inventory of gold that we cannot refine at this time, but we can refine it at a later date, which is gonna be good. We're gonna go, what did we just hit? Probably one of our, yeah, this stuff right here. Well, this stuff's gonna take some damage. We'll have to repair this when we get to where we're going, or at least when we get past the mountains, because this stuff is a little bit too low to avoid taking damage, which is fine. It's not critical components. Okay, let's go around this. Do we go, oh my gosh, okay, we tipped there for a second there. Do we go over or do we go around? Let's go over, why not? Doesn't look that bad. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. I was thinking I was gonna say it doesn't look that bad, and then we'd cut to like me having a lot of trouble climbing up this mountain, but nope, it actually is not. Ah, puppies! Okay. I take it back. Oh my gosh, beautiful view of the moon right there. We got silicon below us. Do we need silicon though? I don't think so. This is actually not that bad at all. Well, that's bad. We'll turn around to the left. Oh, tip risk. Let's go this way. I've got to keep in mind the tip risks because we are a bit top heavy, so we have to worry a little bit about that, but we don't have our thrusters in a downward configuration either right now, and I'm a little bit lazy to change them, so we're gonna continue. Oh, I still have my thrusters on actually. Let's turn those off. We don't really need them right now. I don't want to use the extra power that they use. Okay. We'll continue this way. We're actually making some really good time here. We're just not even at the hour mark, but almost at the hour mark. And we're almost 10 kilometers in. And we've only been traveling for a little bit. We spent most of that time working on the rover. Oh, we're going a little fast down that mountain that we don't want to be going fast down. But with the gyros, I mean, we can afford to go a little bit fast. It's fine. Oh, I kind of like this. It's very flat up here. Well, like not flat, but you know what I mean. It's not crazy inclines. It's insane that we're able to go 30 meters per second and be totally fine. Oh, did I say totally fine? Oh, okay, we're fine. Yep, we are fine. We are totally fine. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to worry that much. Our rover can handle it. I just need to trust the rover because it really can handle it. As long as we don't go like head first into a rock, the rover can handle it. Oh, I'm sensing a beautiful view right here. Oh man, look at that. The plains of something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you can actually see the like Milky Way right there. Milky Way plains maybe. Very nice. You got a little crevice over there. Got a couple of small mountains right there. Those almost look like the little bumps that we saw in episode 1, I want to say. But anyways, it doesn't look that crazy. You can like take a little flight right there. Okay, it does look a little crazier now that I see we're about to go down, but maybe we'll go off to the left and then come around. Okay, down the mountain we go. Into the grasslands. It's been a long time since we saw grasslands. Last episode, I think? Early last episode before hitting the mountains. So maybe we're just coming out of the steep mountain section that we were in. So considering how expansive those mountains were, I think if we had taken the easy route last episode, we probably still would have come into mountains. So maybe we didn't take the hard route after all. Oh, we're flying! No, we're not. It's just first person being weird. First person perspective. We'll do a little bit third person. Get a little third person going on so we can see our beautiful rover. Oh, third person's harder though. Can I just say that? Third person is harder to keep the rover in line. And maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I think it is. It's harder to tell when we're on an incline and stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to go down this. I don't want to go up that. That seems like that would be a bad idea. Oh man, it just keeps going down, doesn't it? Wow. I didn't realize we're going down this much. Oh man, this is actually pretty steep. This is steeper than I thought it was. Why are we going down this? We should have just gone up. It's fine though, we'll probably be good. Oh my lord, what am I even doing? What the heck? That is impossible. Oh, lightning! That's worrying a little bit. Oh man, why are we going this is not, I think this is not the way. Although that might be the way over there. Yes, that is the way. Third person coming in handy. There's a hole over there. That's kind of cool. It's like the sinkhole. Let's go visit the sinkhole. It's not very far out of our way. Welcome to the sinkhole. I hope we don't get struck by lightning because that would probably hurt our rover a lot. We'll park here, take a look at the sinkhole. Oh man, look at this. Wow. This is where I should have started the center of the Earth series. At the sinkhole. This is not where I actually started it, but this would have been actually really good because if you're driving from over there, you wouldn't really see it until you fell into it. The sinkhole or the Sarlacc pit? I guess either would work. All right, sinkhole discovered. Let's continue. We're halfway there. Well, we're almost halfway there from where we started. We'll follow this little valley right here. This valley flanked by cliffs. It's kind of cool. I like valleys because we can really open up our speed in a nice valley. Absent of bumpies, we can just kind of go. We're going 42 right now, which was undoable in the starter rover. Anything above like 30 in the starter rover and we'd spin around randomly. So getting these 5x5 wheels was really huge. And I think I already said this, but whoever said that we should front load our rover building instead of, you know, like doing it along the way. Well, we have kind of been doing it along the way, but I was gonna like drive and then eventually do some rover building. But definitely doing the rover building first was a good call. Like getting these 5x5 wheels on by episode 2 instead of by like episode 4. Oh my god. Thank you, gyros. You saved our life right there. Let's go for a jump. Is this insane? We're just going for it. YOLO! Oh, gyros. Gyros, help us. Oh, gyros. Yes. Oh, we're just going. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have reached the risky part of the series, I guess. Oh, not that risky. Maybe that risky. Oh gosh. Okay, we're going too fast. No, okay, we're good. Not that risky. Whew, we gotta still be sane a little bit. This is a really nice valley. I feel like this is where like the Windows logo, or like that Windows background picture. This is where you'd find that. A valley such as this. Well, I think we kind of drove away from that thunderstorm. It was getting pretty bad, but I think we're out of it. If I go in third person, can I see it back there? It's like back over there somewhere. Also, that looks like a dome or something. That's a cool mountain look behind us. We'll go up the small part of this mountain here, so as not to tempt fate. Oh my gosh, we're practically flying over this mountain. I said we're not allowed to get thrusters to fly. I should have specified we're not allowed to drive super fast and fly, because pretty much we can. If we get up to like 40 to 50 meters per second and drive over some of these hills, we start flying. Whoa there. What is that, man? Space Engineers Earth-like planet just has a lot of these random things that come out of nowhere. Little death traps. But as long as you're quick on the brakes and not looking to the left or right, you should be able to see them. We can go over them as well. Get a little bit of speed, and then up the other side. Fly a little bit. A little bit of flying never hurt anybody. Just love the moon. Look at that. That's really cool. That's a really cool view from here. Beautiful moon. Oh, that's bumpies. We're good. We're good. Okay. Whoever recommended adding the extra gyros, thank you so much. You have saved my life multiple times in this episode because we're taking it a little bit risky. Oh man, okay. Let's get to the top of this hill so we can look down on this. This looks like a bit of like a little cliff area. I always love a good cliff area. And here we are. Park it up right there and check it out. Nice little area. We've got a nice drivable valley with some scary cliffs, a little bit of snow in the background. There's like a planet back there, right there. I don't know what that is, but it's there. We've got the moon somewhere. Over there? Yeah, a little bit of the moon. Very nice. I like this area. This is cool. Cliffs are friendly when they have a pass through them. The ones we went on last episode where there was barely a pass you could get through them were a little bit rough, but stuff like this is very nice. That even looks like it's got like a little traversal path up it, which is kind of cool. Maybe someone's been living here. Who knows? We're halfway there. And we're living on a prayer. Well, we might be if we have to go up that mountain. Maybe a little bit of third person just to see what's around this. Oh gosh. Deadly cliffs is around this. Very deadly cliffs. Yep, just very deadly cliffs. Should we use our parachutes? I mean, we could gain some speed and then just yeet ourselves off of this. Our parachutes have served us well. We have more thrusters. I mean, it wouldn't be such a bad idea. Maybe we could even go without any ramps or anything. Is that? Yeah, it is in that direction. Maybe we don't have to. Let me see. Looks like there's a decent way down right here, off to the right. Which hopefully will bring us down there without any trouble. I don't want any trouble, just trying to get down. Sorry, tree, you might get nuked by my solar panels. Oh my gosh, sorry, didn't mean to. How are we looking here? Is this looking possible? Yeah, it's looking possible. Okay. Oh man, okay. Couple bumpies there, but you know what we can do? We have the technology. We've got thrusters. Or not thrusters, we've got gyros, so we could just get a lot of speed here and just go over the edge. Let the gyros carry us. Oh man, okay, that was risky, but it paid off. No parachutes required. Wheel suspensions got us under control. Oh, we're doing the same thing here. Whoops. That is risky because if we hit a bumpy on, like when we land, it could tip our entire rover. So it's a little bit of a risk, but calculated. Should we take an actual risk? We could just drive full speed over this mountain here. I've got the parachutes on standby. Let's just gun it up this mountain and see what's on the other side. You can tell I'm getting a little risky. Oh, there we go. Wheels got us handled. Nice. Full speed. If there's a cliff, we'll just use our parachutes. Full speed. Keep it going. Okay, we're not getting that much speed, but full speed over this. Let's see. And... okay, we're catching flight, but we're fine. Okay. Full speed isn't actually that fast, considering this thing can't get over 46 on like a hill. We're just about to get our first view of where our halfway point is. Let's see. It is... oh, it looks like it must be in this valley. Unless it's past it, I can't really tell the perspective. It's either in this valley or past it. We're getting to some green area with a rock made of nickel. I don't think we need any though. Woo, okay. Handbrake. Whoa, something is stopping us there. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. That was weird. What the heck? What is stopping us? What? What is stopping us? Okay, I don't know what's happening to our rover, but something is stopping us on the front. When I turn, something is... yeah, when I turn, something is hitting. That's weird. Let's park, hop out. Maybe we hurt something over here. Yeah, nothing is damaged here. So what could it be? I think it's just glitched. This is weird. When we turn, it acts as a brake and stops us. Okay, let me relog. I've had this happen before, and usually when you relog it, it fixes it, so I'll be right back. Oh, we're going! What? Handbrake. Oh my lord. I relogged and went to the bathroom. And I come back and we're just driving. We're about to go over a hill too. Wow. Oh man. Okay, don't go to the bathroom while you're driving. Okay, look, see? Now we can turn and we're not having that issue. So it was just a weird bug, I guess. I've had that happen before with other things as well. Usually relogging resolves it. So, looks like this valley is not where the marker is, by the way. Looks like it might be on the other side. So off we head to that. Get a little bit of third person. Look at those. We got some random bumps in the middle of the thing. What do you guys think we should call those right there? 2 random bumps poking up in the middle of this. I guess we're on a mountain, but they're like, oh my gosh, the moon's there too. We're on a mountain, but they're also on the mountain. They're like little mini mountains on the bigger mountain. So, I don't know what we should call those. Beautiful moon in the back. Beautiful moon in the background. A little screenshot of that. Unfortunately, as it is raining, we can only get rainy photos of these beautiful to-be-named objects, but it's fine. Rainy photos are better than no photos. Let's continue on to the marker. We're almost there. We really are. Almost to our halfway point. Let's get up on this ridge right here, I think. And we should be able to see down onto where the point is. Oh no, it's down in like a big valley, it looks like. There's a big like, oh gosh. Are we gonna have to go down there? I feel like we might have to, but we have the parachutes just in case. Oh, it's actually not that bad. The valley's off to the right here. Wow, that's a nice valley. That is a beautiful valley. Surrounded by cliffs on all sides. That's very nice. Oh, bumpies. What is it called? What's that entire thing called? Like the valley is the thing down below and the peaks are up top, but is that like, what is that, a basin? It kind of looks like a bowl, I guess. You got the mountains and the valley. What is it called when you combine the mountains and the valley? Oh, we're going a little fast for this. We'll climb up to this side, although maybe we should climb down here, I don't know. But we'll just go up. We'll just go up. Oh, it's an ice lake! Oh man, okay. Let's, well, the best way down there is probably gonna be our parachutes, just looking at it. So maybe we're gonna have to do that. Full speed off onto an ice lake. Landing on an ice lake's not that bad though. Oh man, that's really beautiful looking down there. This is a really nice ice lake. Is there an easy way down? Maybe this is the easy way down actually, right in front of us. Although I'm looking at it and let's go third person. I don't think that's the easy way down. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be the easy way. Never mind. This is not the easy way. Let's do a little third person. I want to check this. I can probably parachute off that if I just full speed it. So, you know what? We've been risky this entire episode. Let's give it a try. We're going to full speed that right there. We have our parachute on standby. Check out our parachutes here. Both have stuff in them. I think we're good to go. We'll turn on our thrusters for this as well so we get some extra speed. And let's give it a go. Full speed, parachutes on standby. We're gonna drive off the edge of this, going about 52, and we're off the edge. We'll go third person right here, just so we can see this. And parachutes. Oh, that was oh, that might have been the wrong move. Oh, okay, okay. Yep, okay, parachutes worked. Now, what I need to do is park. Before I do anything, I need to go to my parachute hatches and make sure those are... Did I just open and close them? I might have. Make sure those are closed before I go any further, because they're gonna... They like to mess you up a little bit if you don't close them. All right, welcome down here. That was our third usage of the parachutes, and that time we didn't have to build any structure either. So those thrusters really help us out a lot, gaining speed. On to the midway point we go. Just 1 kilometer away. It's out in the middle of this ice lake, which I'm lucky that this game doesn't have any water in the base game, otherwise we might be driving into an actual lake. But looks like what we find here, driving onto this ice lake. This is a very nice one. I don't think I've ever seen an ice lake like this where it's surrounded by these tan cliffs. Usually it's surrounded by icy cliffs, or like green. So this is a really cool one. Let's go ahead and park here at our midway point. Congratulations, everybody. We've made it to our halfway point. Let's step out and behold the ground. Now you can notice, actually, we've actually gained a little bit of time on the sun, I think, because we've gone so fast. But you can notice the sun is up. If we press our K button, go to our starting point, you'll see it's all the way down there. So it's definitely dark over there right now. The sun has moved with us. which is pretty good. I mean, we've kept the sun with us this entire time. Despite the little holdup of 4 hours at the start. I think if we had not had that holdup, the sun would be like right there. But since we did have it, the sun is right there. Now, we might have another holdup going into next episode because we're going to build a large grid thing. So this is the end of the small grid era, basically. Actually, let's repair this so we have our final small grid ship that we used. There we go. There's the final ship that we used. Next episode, we'll be shifting into large grid mode. So we're probably going to start with these blocks here, put some wheels off to the side to make our first little bit of large grid. From here on, the next 6 to 8 episodes are going to be us getting to pretty much back to that point, but going the other way. So now, let's see. This GPS right here doesn't matter anymore. This is the one we want to get to, which brings us in the correct direction to follow along with the sun. So yeah, we're going to add the wheels next episode. And yeah, we're not going to destroy this rover right here. We're just going to build onto it, basically. So we're going to add the wheels to the top here, and then we'll disconnect this rover, and probably we'll drive the rover onto the large grid one so that we have them both together. And if we need to use this small grid one for scouting, we can, but we're going to keep it with us through the journey. So yeah, that's probably going to be the end of this episode. Well, I mean, definitely going to be the end of this episode. I don't want to go any further. This was mostly a travel episode, though we did do a little bit of building at the start. It feels kind of weird giving you guys another ice lake to name, but what do you guys think we should name this one? It's kind of unique. I've never really seen an ice lake like this with the tan mountains, and it really is surrounded. So it's a kind of cool one. I like it a lot. We're probably going to head off that way next episode. Although next episode is probably going to start with a lot of building, so be prepared for that because we need to get our large grid stuff going. But yeah, any comments related to what you want to see with the large grid rover are going to be very helpful in building it next episode. I'll go ahead and list a couple of the names that we had for the stuff for last episode, just at the end of this one here. So for the one that I called the Meteor Mountain, we had Mount Baldy, the Big Fricadelle. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. We've got Yeeted Rock, we've got Blob Cliff, Flux Capacitor Rock, Half Dome, and TARDIS Rock. For the Double Icy Mountains, we've got Twin Tops, Rocky Twins, Double Plummet Summit, Twin Scoops, Hunchbacked Twins, Carbon Copy Mountains, Frozen Twins, and Thor's Twin. And for the lake that we ended at last episode, we had Twin Peaks Lake, Peakview Lake, Handbrake Lake, Crystal Lake, which was the Friday the 13th reference, Shoreline, Pancake Lake, Twins Lake, Ice Lake of Confusion, Moses Lake, Permafrost Valley, and Pyramid Mountain Lake. So a lot of really cool names for that one. Hopefully we get some really cool names for the stuff in this episode as well. I love the names you guys come up with, and I like showcasing them at the end like this. But yeah, what do you guys think of this series so far? We're at the halfway point, so let me know what you think of it and what you want to see going forward. Put any comments down below in the comments section. If you liked this episode, please hit the like button. If you disliked it, you can hit the dislike button. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for notifications on future videos. And if you want to support the channel, get your name on the end credits right there. There's a link to Patreon down below in the description. But with that out of the way, I will see you all in the next episode of Space Engineers Mobile Survival.